broke, man, if I had a twig, I'd go, that's how broke I am, you know? I mean, I have like, that's coins, okay? Ha, 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 ha. So I don't have, thank you. I don't have, all the money to get all the glamorous stuff and the nice things to put in my vehicle, but I do have a little monitor, and you know what? I keep my Toyota super clean. It's an old classic, and it has historic tags and everything, and but I keep it clean. It's my car, I put that in there. I got an amp that goes with it, and a box with a 10-inch subwoofer speaker and all that. So when I drive, I get a little. Y'all want to see how I drive? Let me show you how I drive. When I drive in my car and I turn on my Christian music, amen. I don't play that. I drive like this, y'all. This is how I drive, And it's crazy because when I pull up to a light, people, they stop and they look, and they're jamming, and next thing you know, they realize that they're listening to Christian music, and they're like, oh. But I'm jamming, though, because the beat that they're listening to, it's all about Jesus, baby. And, I just had to show y'all that. I don't know why, but whatever. So that's my little car. And I was upset because they broke into my car and they tried to steal something that was mine. This week we're talking about Pulse, and we're talking about a life source. We're talking about Jesus Christ, and I'm going to come back to the cars and package the whole thing so you guys can understand where I'm going. But the devil, guys, has come to steal our identity. He's come to steal our identity. And if you know guys, men, you can identify with us by our cars. We put all these nice things on our cars because, that's what we like. We like the rims. We like the speakers because it feels good. This is my car. In my neighborhood, about a mile away, they have this little car show that takes place every Monday or Tuesday. And there are all these historic vehicles out there. I mean, you have Camaros and you have Fords and all the rest of the historic cars. Right? But they're awesome. There are these beautiful cars there. And it's like, man, and all you see is the guys that are standing next to their cars like this, like, yeah, it's my car here, And you can see that they love and they enjoy their cars. And I can only imagine how somebody would feel if someone came and they tried to steal their car away from them. Because if somebody were to try to steal their car away from them, they would be upset. They would be hurt. They would feel violated because it's something that they value. You see, I put that little TV in my car because I valued the fact that when I'm in traffic or if I just wanted to go in my car, I could watch a movie. I value that. I do, I value the fact that I can hook up a speaker to it and listen to loud music if I want to because it's my choice. But there's something unique about the monitor that I chose and the monitor that my pops chose. You see, when I first looked at my car and what happened, it was so shredded that I didn't see or even realize that they didn't steal the monitor. I'm for real. Wasn't it busted up, Dad? You couldn't even tell that the monitor was still there. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow. It's amazing that they didn't get my monitor, but they got my dad's monitor. And I'm saying, wow, why is that? Because the one that my pops bought is one that you can easily steal. It's the most stolen kind. Boom, boom. That was the punchline right there. No, it's the most stolen kind. It really is, because all you have to do is stick a little crowbar in there, and pop, and you're gone. But mine, you can't steal mine. You know why? It's because it's bolted to the foundation of the car. I'm for real. Why y'all laughing at me, man? I'm serious. What happens is the frame is, you have to, when you take this particular type of monitor and you put it into deal there. You literally have to bolt it in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts to secure the monitor. That was my radio voice, right? You have to do it like that so you can't take it. So that means that it's completely locked in. So if people try to go in and try to steal it, they're not going to be successful unless they have a jackhammer or, some tools to really get it out. And so they didn't steal mine. The devil cannot steal your identity if you're connected to the source, guys. If you're connected to Jesus, you know what? All the devil can do is make you look like you're not connected. What I mean by that is, and I'm going to explain it for you, is let me give you a little bit of my background to give some substance to what I just said. I am a pastor's child. See, we have some PKs out there. All right. And anyone who is a PK has a rough time growing up. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I went through it. Everybody expects you to be an angel. Everybody expects you to do certain things. Wait a minute, you're Pastor Black's son. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay. All through, academy growing up, you should be like this. You should be like that. You should set the example. And people expect me to be, this perfect little angel. So what did I do? I went 180 degrees away from being an angel as I could. Why? Because as I was growing up, and as I was growing, man, y'all gonna stop laughing at me, man. Y'all don't know me, man. Nah. As I was growing, guys, what was happening was I was gaining my identity. I was starting to understand who I was. And so what happened was some people throughout my growth period in some ways tried to tailor who I should be by being suggestive. And so on one hand, you struggle in the mind with, okay, they say I should be like that, but I'm not like that. I'm not an angel. I have faults. I make mistakes. I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel as if I'm just, as if I'm just a child. Why do people expect me to be an angel? Why do people expect me to be an angel? Why? And so what happened? I ended up getting involved in despicable things. By the age of 21, and I have to share this with you, by the age of 21, I was on my way to being one of the most powerful drug dealers on the East Coast. I was so involved with Satan and his foolishness that the woman that I was having relations with told me, she said to me one day, mercy. She said to me one day, she said, Jay, and she used to call me this stupid name, guys. I have to share this with you. She used to call me Starfish. She did. I promise you, she really did. Every time I think of that, it's like, Starfish, right? It's like, oh my gosh, Starfish, whatever. So she said, Starfish. I promise y'all I'm not lying. That is for real, okay? She said, look at you. She said, your father is like, your father is a 7-day adventurer. They always mess it up when they try to say Adventist, right? People that aren't, but anyway. She said, your father is a youth leader in the Seventh-day Adventist church. And here you are, his son, selling drugs and getting all involved in all this foolishness of the world. She said, but I